Hello. Thanks for dropping in. I still have more tidying to do. I've done actually no tidying here yet. This is still testing away. Oh yeah, it's warming up nicely, but it hasn't been out too long. I did find a couple more power supplies. This one, of course, I've never tried this, and I would have to refer to the voltage. But anyway, this might work in a 128, but I don't know what it was made for. It's from what I'll have to look at the specs, but this has a square plug, which means that it is for a +4. So I'm going to, with great care, put it over in the box of things that need to be checked. But I did find another power supply for a Commodore 64 that has a round plug. And you know, the first power supplies that came out, they had all the pins in them. Like this one only has 4 pins. And this is why you have to be careful when sticking these things in. I'm not going to do it right now, or maybe I could. But I remember there was a fellow, David Williams, who did things for T-Pug, fine fellow, but he got a 64 to check out, and he said, oh yeah, well, I'll just put this in the way it fits. But somehow or another, he managed to find a way that wasn't the way that it was supposed to go. Maybe the indentation wasn't enough. And he said, oh yeah, there it's in. And he turned it on, of course, fried the 64 you were supposed to do a review on. And really, to my way of thinking, having these just the 4 pins and having it at all um, dangerous for somebody to plug this in the wrong way is foolish. They should have had all the pins. But I'm sure it saved half a cent, and you know, when you're making tons and tons and tons and tons of them, it's a lot of money. So here is another 64 power supply. It is not plugged in yet, but it will be. And will we be cutting the cords? I don't know. We'll see in a second. Here we have our power supply checker. And we'll stick this in. Oh, yes. Look at that. 6.23. Going to 2.4. That is hot. That is dangerous. I'm not plugging this into anything. I'm not. No way, no how. And it's fluctuating between 6.22 and 6.25. Mostly 2.2 to 2.4. That is not acceptable. So, that. Now, of course, I could keep this around as an example of don't do this. Don't put anything with this high voltage into any of your machines. I could, or I could cut the cords. I will ponder. And it does seem to be fluctuating higher. It's now at 6.26, down to 2.2, up to 2.6. You know, just for fun, I am going to leave that plugged in, and I'm going to leave this here, and I'm going to even see what we have. This one is getting warm, but I like this program, and this really hasn't been tortured enough for me to turn it off yet, so I won't yet turn it off. I'll let this do its thing. I'll let this test. Oh, look. This is a Commodore diskette. Isn't that pretty? Maybe I'll just, set that there. And since we have time, maybe I'll reach into this pile. Let's see, randomly, what magazine we come up with. March 1976. Let's see if we can find any cool car ads in here. There's a lot of cartoons. As I said, they had a whole stable of cartoonists, and I think they signed them pretty much, what is this, to exclusive contracts. I saw something that looked remarkably like maybe it might have something to do. Aha! Playboy's History of Assassination in America, Part 3, End of the Kingfish. Article by James McKinley. Aha. Assassination in America. Well, that is interesting. Let's see. Once again, I'm looking only for commercials for cars. That might have slipped. Let's see. Oh, here's one. Oh, it's not a. Aha! Look at this. What makes the Honda 750 America's most popular motorcycle? I knew somebody who had one of these, or something like it. It was called the 754. 750 cc's, 4 cylinders. And, in the speed races of way back when, between Harley and everything, and see, Harleys are not necessarily meant for speed. They're cruising. But the 750, they'd come out of the crate and be put together and they'd be faster than the fastest Harley. They would. Ask 5 people, and you're likely to get 5 reasons. Performance is one. Oh, what makes the Honda 750 America's most popular motorcycle? Ask 5 people, and you're likely to get 5 different reasons. Performance is one. Another is luxury. Long-distance riders laud the smoothness of the 750s. Many people turn on to their sound, and others like how beautiful they look. Good reasons all, which explains why Honda 750s account for more sales than any other 750cc motorcycles combined. And in fact, more Honda 750s are sold than any other individual model of any other manufacturer. Need more reasons? How about the smooth shifting 5-speed transmission, the outrageously comfortable seat, well-known Honda dependability, or the largest dealer network in the industry? Today, the Honda 750 is not just one motorcycle, but 3. The CB750, a classic in its own time, the CB750F, a sophisticated engineering gem, and the upcoming CB750AT, featuring a new automatic transmission for a new kind of motorcycle riding experience. Honda's latest commitment to advanced motorcycle technology. Look for the fabulous Honda 750s at your Honda dealers now. See firsthand why they're first. Yes. Well, they certainly were different than any Harley thing. And I don't know how many are still around, but yeah, Honda makes good stuff. They do. They have. They will. Anyway, enough for now. Thanks for coming. We'll let this power supply test and this one. Well, either I've got to mark it as danger, 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 so I can show people, again, a bad power supply, or I snip the cords. I have not decided. But that's the way it is in the Twilight Zone. Oh. Bye for now.